In this video, I'd like to demonstrate a few creative ways we can use the adjustment brush to make local adjustments to our images. But first, I'd like to make a few quick corrections globally to this photograph. I'm going to apply my green preset, and this preset is outlined in the bonus section of this course, but I just found the greens to be a little bit harsh in this image. I'm going to pull down on the exposure, warm up the overall image, and I think that looks like a great starting point. I'm going to press my backslash key to look at my before and after, and now I'm going to access my adjustment brush by pressing K on my keyboard. Remember, all of the sliders in the adjustment brush are sticky settings, which means they will remain where you used them the last time. I'm going to press Alt or Option on my keyboard in order to reset these sliders. Now, I thought that Evelyn looked so majestic sitting on this fence by the way she was attempting to eat that basil, but I really want to bring out the color, the sharpness, the texture of her feathers. And I'm not exactly sure what sliders are going to best suit this, so I think what I'm going to do is press O on my keyboard in order to show my selected mask overlay. I'm going to turn on Auto Mask. My feather really doesn't matter at this point because I'm using auto mask, but my density and flow are set to 100. Now, when I begin brushing over this image, you'll notice that nothing is happening except it's being selected in that ruby light overlay color, and that's because I did not make any adjustments to any of the sliders. I simply wanted to create a selection first and then start to play around to see how I would like to impact this photo. Now remember, with Auto Mask turned on, I'm able to constrain this adjustment to the edges of her feathers, but if for some reason you make a mistake and go beyond the edge and make a selection outside of where you intended, you can simply hold down Alt or Option on your keyboard in order to minus that selection out. Now that I have Evelyn selected, I'm going to press O in order to turn off the mask overlay. And now it's time to have some fun. We can go into these sliders and make adjustments as we see fit. I'm going to increase the shadows, pull down on the blacks, to the right on the clarity. And remember, clarity is about blurring pixels. If I take it down, it will start to blur those pixels, and if I take it up, it will start to attempt to sharpen them, but that's really just a perceived sharpening because there is a sharpness slider, which I can also pull up on. I could also increase the saturation to really bring out those colors. I'm going to pull up on these shadows just a little bit more, and I am going to turn this adjustment, just this adjustment, on and off by clicking this switch. So there it is before and there it is after, and I think Evelyn is just as beautiful as she can be.